MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League East champion, Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Zero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Pedro Martinez gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
So stepping in, Walt Weiss. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Keith Lockhart waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Floyd loves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second baseman, Keith Lockhart.
Now batting, Keith Lockhart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Lockhart, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three and two, full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box now, Andres Galarraga, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. From the stretch. In there, 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ready with the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves strand 1. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
John Smoltz will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon.
So digging in now, Marcus Grissom. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Moses Alou is on deck. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Moses Alou. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Ryan Klesko, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Klesko gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the 0-1. Runners going. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Michael Tucker, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Larry Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Larry Walker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Strike. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box now, Darren Fletcher. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. One that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Will Cordero, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0. Cordero just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. 2-0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Stepping in now, Sean Berry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 1-1. Is taken for strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Juan
Into the box,
Bell.
Juan Bell. From the stretch.
Nope.
Low with the splitter, ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Barry leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Push to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Into the box, Pedro Martinez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And that one just missed outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Tucker moves over, and that ends the inning. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, John Smoltz, and they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Little dribbler down the line. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Walt White.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Walt Weiss. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Bell is up with it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Heath Lockhart.
In now, Heath Lockhart. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Alou is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now in the box, Marcus
Leading off for
Grissom.
Washington, center fielder, Marcus Grissom. Here
comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it. Jones makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Cliff Floyd.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Popped high in the air. Weiss is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Moses Alou.
Striding into the box, Moses Alou, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Two out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Chipper Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop up. Cordero over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Andres Galarraga. Popped him up. Bell takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Ryan Klesko, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. Fletcher is over to take a look, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Riding in once again, Larry Walker. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Darren Fletcher. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Walker on at first, nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Cordero.
Digging in, Will Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. Way out in front.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Berry. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Plesko is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Washington, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for Atlanta, catcher, Javier Lopez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, Michael Tucker. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Braves go down without a whimper here. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Juan Bell.
Leading off for the Nationals, second baseman, Juan Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes, 2-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
2-2.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Pedro Martinez. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Marcus Grissom, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready once again, Cliff Floyd, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Strike called, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Grissom stands at second with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Smoltz. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Walker sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Walt White.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Walt Weiss. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Standing in, Keith Lockhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. So 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. In there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Moses Alou, hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Larry Walker will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Down and away, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Alou aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren Fletcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. Washington leads this one 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Galarraga. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Alou. 1 away.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in once again, Ryan Klesko. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the one-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Into the box now, Javier Lopez. He grounds it sharply to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Digging in now, Andrew Jones, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alou moves over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. One left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Will Cordero. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
The shortstop, Will Cordero.
First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Plesko will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box, Sean Berry. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Juan Bell.
Now at the plate, Juan Bell. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Eddie Perez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
12, Eddie Perez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses down below the knees.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ozzie Guillen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Ozzie Guillen.
And that misses low and away, ball one. Guillen, a native of the state of Delaware. This is his first year at the big league level. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh. 2-0. Three and 0 now. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Walt Weiss, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So coming to the plate, Keith Lockhart and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Fouled off. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
The 2-2. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Dennis Martinez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Dennis Martinez.
Gerald Williams is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Gerald Williams.
Lou Frazier is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance. Soft liner to the left side. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely.
Number 9, Marcus Grissom.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Grissom. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Runners are at first and third with none out. And another throw over, and the runner back. The 1-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's the 2-1. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Plesko is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
Now batting, left fielder, Moses Alou.
Digging in and looking for more, Moses Alou, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
The 0-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back easily. Standing in now, Larry Walker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Up around the face. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is taken high and outside, but for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Working to keep them in the game here. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Payoff pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. John Weiland comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. The next at bat for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the ninth. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. At the plate, Andres Galarraga. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Weiland is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
The 1-1 home. Left side. Cordero from deep in the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Stepping in now, Ryan Klesko, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. High in the air out to center field. Grissom is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Javier Lopez.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Javier Lopez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Set and the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, strike one. Graffinino, the runner at first with two gone. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. Final strike for the Braves. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Washington took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Pedro Martinez takes home the win. John Smoltz struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.